Alvin and the Chipmunks meet Frankenstein and the Wolfman. Two movies for the price of one. Now, in case you don't know who the Chipmunks are, they sing songs in their famous high-pitched voice. Sometimes they sing real songs in that way. They spawned many albums and their own TV show, which ran 8 seasons. Then, in the late 90s, these two movies got released. Since Universal made these, they incorporated their monsters with the Chipmunks. That sounds like a fun idea. In Frankenstein, the Chipmunks have their own singing show at the Majestic Movie Park, obviously based off Universal Studios. There is an attraction called Frankenstein's Castle, which guests complain isn't scary, so the guy in charge, Mr. Yesman, decides to hire Dr. Frankenstein to make it more scary, but he just uses a castle to create his own monster. The title says Meet Frankenstein, but the Chipmunks refer to him as Frankie. I'm assuming they just name him that just because. After the Chipmunks do a show, they decide to go to the Dragon Ride. They decide to take the tour because it's faster. Kinda like at Universal, the Dragon Ride is like the Mummy attraction. If you go take the tour, it's faster because you don't have to take the escalators. I like how they make the tour guide sound like some wannabe actor.
Now, before we get going, is anybody here a producer? Not even for cable? Well, okay. You know, folks...
It's funny because it's true. No joke. If you ever go on the tour at Universal Studios Hollywood, just know that 90% of those tour guides are actors that are trying to make it big. Anyway, they get off the bus and walk there, but they get lost. While trying to get out, they go into the castle and see the monster be created, and that's where he starts chasing them. This is when they learn that he is also scared of stuff too. That's when they become friends with him and they try to make him be nice. But Dr. Frankenstein wants him back, so he takes Alvin and makes him act like the guy from The Mask. But hey, if you're a fan of Alvin and the Chipmunks, you are mainly here looking forward to the songs, and this movie has them. All of them are pretty great. My favorite is the first one they sing in the movie, There Are Things Out There. Towards the end, the monster becomes friends with the Chipmunks, so Dr. Frankenstein is out to get his monster back. It's all good fun and filled with memorable songs. In The Wolfman, a new neighbor moves in next door. Alvin is creeped out by him because he thinks he's a wolfman. This one doesn't have them working at a park. Instead, they're at school, which we see the Chipettes are introduced. They're girl versions of the Chipmunks who are friends with them. They're on the school play and we all see them practicing their roles. In Frankenstein, Alvin changes. This one, Theodore does. He gets bitten by the Wolfman and starts acting more cocky and confident and like a puppy.
You know, he's actually sort of cute.
So they deal with Theodore's personality change and try to cure him. This one doesn't have as many songs as in Frankenstein. I believe there's only 2, but they're pretty good. The one where they sing about Theodore's change, and at the end, where the Chipmunk girls sing a song with them. The Wolfman is still good, but I enjoy Frankenstein just a little bit more. Since we're talking about the Chipmunks, I should mention my thoughts on the live-action films. To be honest, I never bothered. They just don't interest me, and from what I've heard, they have lots of pop culture references, which I don't like at all in any TV show or movie. There's 3 of them and a 4th coming soon, and a TV show in the works for Nickelodeon. So these Chipmunks are very popular with audiences. I'm happy with these 2 films though. I loved them when I first saw them on Toon Disney, and they're still great today. Obviously with the live action movies, these can get overlooked, but they're pretty good, and if you like the Chipmunks, you should check them out.